Good morning, and welcome. If you're over 50 or approaching this milestone, today's conversation might just change the way you start every single day for the rest of your life. Here's something fascinating. Research shows that people over 50 who maintain specific morning routines live longer, feel more energetic, and report significantly higher life satisfaction than their peers. Yet most people in this age group ignore these habits completely, often dismissing them as unnecessary or too time-consuming. The truth, these aren't complicated wellness trends or expensive morning rituals. They're simple, science-backed practices that take advantage of how our bodies actually work after 50. And the people who embrace them don't just add years to their life, they add life to their years. So let's talk about what most people over 50 are missing in their mornings, and more importantly, why these habits matter now more than ever. Let's start with something so simple it sounds almost ridiculous. Drinking water first thing in the morning. Now, I can already hear you thinking, I drink water throughout the day. What's the big deal about morning? Here's what's happening while you sleep. For 7, 8, maybe 9 hours, your body goes without any hydration. During that time, you're still breathing, your heart is pumping, your kidneys are filtering, and you're even losing moisture through your skin. By the time you wake up, you're mildly dehydrated. And here's what most people over 50 don't realize: as we age, our sense of thirst actually diminishes. Your body might be crying out for water, but you simply don't feel it the way you did at 30. This morning dehydration affects everything: your energy levels, your cognitive function, your joint lubrication, even your mood. Studies have shown that even mild dehydration can impair concentration and increase feelings of fatigue by up to 30%. The habit: keep a large glass of water on your nightstand. Before you reach for your phone, before coffee, before anything, drink that water. 16 ounces is ideal. Some people add a squeeze of lemon for an extra metabolic boost. This single habit jumpstarts your metabolism, helps flush out toxins that accumulated overnight, and can even help reduce morning joint stiffness that so many people over 50 experience. The second habit most people ignore: morning movement, specifically in the first 30 minutes after waking. Now, this doesn't mean you need to hit the gym at 5 a.m. or run a marathon before breakfast. What matters is getting your body moving while your cortisol levels are naturally elevated. Yes, cortisol, often called the stress hormone, actually serves a purpose in the morning. After 50, we start losing muscle mass at an accelerated rate, a condition called sarcopenia. We also experience decreased flexibility and joint mobility. The worst thing you can do? Go from lying down for 8 hours straight into sitting down for breakfast, then sitting in your car, then sitting at a desk. Your body craves movement in the morning. Even 10 to 15 minutes of gentle stretching, yoga, or a short walk tells your body, we're awake, we're active, we're alive. Here's what this does. It increases blood flow to your muscles and joints, reduces stiffness, stimulates your digestive system, and releases endorphins that improve your mood for hours afterward. People who move in the morning also report better sleep quality. At night, it helps regulate your circadian rhythm. The habit: create a simple morning movement routine. It could be 5 minutes of stretching while your coffee brews, a 15-minute walk around the block, or a gentle yoga sequence. The key is consistency, not intensity. Let's talk about breakfast, because this is where most people over 50 make a critical mistake. Many people either skip breakfast entirely, thinking intermittent fasting is the answer, or they grab something quick and carb-heavy: toast, cereal, a muffin, maybe some fruit. While these aren't inherently bad foods, they're missing the one nutrient your body desperately needs more of after 50: protein. Here's the science. After age 50, your body becomes less efficient at processing and utilizing protein. This is called anabolic resistance. Essentially, you need more protein than you did when you were younger to maintain the same muscle mass. Studies suggest that people over 50 should aim for 25 to 30 grams of protein at breakfast, yet most consume less than 15. This morning protein deficit sets you up for muscle loss, decreased energy, and increased hunger throughout the day. When you start your morning with adequate protein, you stabilize your blood sugar, reduce cravings, support muscle maintenance, and boost your metabolism. People who eat protein-rich breakfasts also report feeling more satisfied and energized throughout the morning. The habit: prioritize protein at breakfast. This could be eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, smoked salmon, a protein smoothie, or even leftover chicken from dinner. The goal is 25 to 30 grams within an hour or two of waking. The fourth habit that most people over 50 overlook: getting natural sunlight exposure within the first hour of waking. Our modern lives keep us indoors most of the day. We wake up inside, we eat breakfast inside, we work inside, and for many of us, by the time we step outdoors, it's already late morning or afternoon. This matters more than you might think. Natural morning light exposure does something crucial. It resets your circadian rhythm, your body's internal clock that regulates sleep, hormone production, digestion, and even mood. After 50, circadian rhythms naturally become less robust. This is why so many people in this age group struggle with sleep issues, early morning waking, or afternoon energy crash. Morning sunlight helps recalibrate this system. But there's more. Sunlight exposure triggers vitamin D production, which becomes increasingly important as we age for bone health, immune function, and mood regulation. The habit: within 30 to 60 minutes of waking, get outside for 10 to 15 minutes. No sunglasses during this time. Your eyes need to receive the light signals. Have your coffee on the porch, take a morning walk, or simply stand in your yard. Even on cloudy days, natural outdoor light is significantly brighter than indoor lighting. Here's the habit that gets the most eye rolls, yet might be the most powerful: dedicating even 5 minutes to mindful breathing or meditation in the morning. But here's what the research shows. After 50, our stress response becomes less efficient. We produce more cortisol, and our bodies take longer to return to baseline after stressful events. Chronic elevated cortisol contributes to weight gain, particularly around the midsection, disrupts sleep, impairs memory, and accelerates aging at the cellular level. Starting your day by immediately checking emails, scrolling news, or rushing into your to-do list triggers the stress response before you've even gotten dressed. The habit: before you look at your phone or turn on the TV, sit quietly for 5 minutes. You can simply focus on your breath, counting for seconds in, holding for 4, and exhaling for 4. You can practice gratitude by thinking of 3 things you're thankful for, or you can simply sit in silence and notice how you feel. This isn't about achieving some perfect meditative state. It's about giving your nervous system a chance to ease into the day rather than being jolted into stress mode. The sixth habit involves engaging your brain in a meaningful way early in the morning. And no, scrolling social media doesn't count. After 50, cognitive health becomes increasingly important. We all worrying about memory decline, processing speed, and staying mentally sharp. Your brain is actually at its most receptive and creative in the morning, particularly in the first few hours after waking. This is when your prefrontal cortex, responsible for complex thinking and decision-making, is most active. Engaging in stimulating mental activity in the morning, reading something substantial, working on a puzzle, learning a new language, or even journaling creates new neural pathways and supports cognitive reserve, your brain's resilience against age-related decline. The habit: dedicate 15 to 20 minutes each morning to active mental engagement. The key is active engagement, not passive consumption. So there you have it, 6 morning habits that most people over 50 ignore, and the science-backed reasons why they matter. Let's recap. Hydration first thing, movement within 30 minutes, protein-rich breakfast, natural sunlight exposure, mindful breathing, and cognitive engagement. None of these require expensive equipment, special training, or hours of time. Here's what I want you to understand. You don't need to implement all 6 habits tomorrow morning. That's a recipe for overwhelm and giving up by Wednesday. Instead, choose one. Just one habit that resonates with you, that feels doable, that addresses something you've been struggling with. Master that for 2 weeks. Let it become automatic. Then add another. Because here's the beautiful truth about habits: they compound. That first glass of water leads to more energy for morning movement. That morning movement makes you sleep better, which makes the morning breathing practice more effective. The protein breakfast stabilizes your blood sugar, making it easier to focus during your cognitive activity. These habits don't just add up, they multiply. They create a morning routine that sets the tone for your entire day, and those days create the weeks, months, and years of your life after 50. The people who thrive in their later decades aren't lucky, they're intentional. They understand that after 50, the small daily choices matter more than ever. Your body may not bounce back the way it used to, but it's incredibly responsive to consistent, positive habits. So tomorrow morning, start with one. Just one. Drink that water, take that walk, eat those eggs, step into the sunlight, breathe deeply, read that chapter. Your future self, the vibrant, energetic, sharp version of you at 60, 70, 80, and beyond will thank you for starting today. The morning you've been having is creating the life you're living. What if you could design a better morning? What if these simple, overlooked habits were the key to not just living longer, but living better? There's only one way to find out. I'll see you tomorrow morning.